You're sitting in your driveway, staring at a car payment that's bigger than your first apartment's rent. Meanwhile, that same car you bought last year, it's worth less than a used Corolla now. This isn't some nightmare scenario. It's happening right now to millions of Americans. We're witnessing the most brutal depreciation massacre in modern automotive history. Six-figure luxury SUVs hemorrhaging value like a punctured fuel tank. Electric vehicles dropping faster than their batteries in winter. And one hydrogen car that went from 50 grand to pocket change faster than you can say fuel cell. Today, I'm counting down 15 cars that are financial time bombs, ranked from bad to catastrophic. These aren't just numbers on a spreadsheet, they're real losses hitting real people. And if you own one of these, well, grab a seat. This might sting a little. 15. Tesla Cybertruck Foundation Series, 2024 to 2025. Remember the hype? The million-plus reservations? The people flipping these things for $244,000? Yeah, about that. The Foundation Series that launched at $100,000 to $120,000 is now getting trade-in offers of $63,000 to $65,400 from Tesla itself. One owner with just 6,211 miles on the odometer got offered $65,400 for his $100,000 truck. That's a 34.6% depreciation in 12 months. But here's where it gets worse. CarGurus data shows the actual market depreciation closer to 45% after 1 year. Tesla created zero scarcity with the Foundation Series. They built as many as people wanted, then kept building. As of last month, Tesla still had Foundation Series trucks sitting in inventory for 6 months. Some had their badges buffed out to sell them as regular Cybertrucks because nobody wanted to pay the premium anymore. The company that once claimed their vehicles would appreciate in value, they wouldn't even accept Cybertruck trade-ins until recently because they knew how bad the depreciation was. 14. Infiniti QX80, 2023 to 2024 generation. The moment Infiniti showed the redesigned 2025 QX80, the previous generation became a fossil overnight. These trucks launched at $75,000 to $85,000 nicely equipped, riding on architecture that debuted when people still used Blackberries. Industry projections show 65% depreciation over 5 years versus the segment average in the high 50s. Run the numbers. Buy one for $80,000 today, and you're looking at $28,000 to $30,000 in value by year 5. That's $52,000 evaporated, or roughly $10,400 per year just in depreciation. The kicker? The new generation makes the old one look like it belongs in a museum, which means these depreciation curves might actually be optimistic. 13. Audi e-tron Q8 e-tron, 2019 to 2025. Here's a masterclass in how technology improvements destroy older models. The original e-tron launched with 222 miles EPA range. The Q8 e-tron refresh jumped to 285 miles, with the Sportback hitting 300 miles. That 60 to 80 mile improvement made every pre-refresh car instantly obsolete. Used e-tron values took 5-figure hits overnight when the Q8 version arrived. But even the newer Q8 e-tron can't escape the brutal reality of EV depreciation. The entire segment is averaging 59% depreciation over 5 years, according to industry data, significantly worse than gas vehicles or hybrids. Audi's premium positioning means nothing when the fundamental technology is evolving so fast that today's cutting edge is tomorrow's doorstop. 12. Mercedes-Benz EQB EQE, 2023 to 2025. Mercedes learned that luxury badges don't protect you from EV market reality. In February 2025, they sent bulletins to dealers outlining massive discounts: $10,000 off EQE sedans, $8,000 off EQE SUVs, and $9,500 dealer cash on EQB models. When manufacturers are throwing five-figure discounts at brand new cars, what do you think happens to the one-year-old models? The EQB started around $55,000. The EQE sedan at $76,000 to $79,000. Now, 12 to 18-month-old examples are advertised $10,000 to $20,000 under original MSRP, and that's before negotiation. The EQE saw sales drop 39% in 2024, while the EQB fell 36%. Mercedes even halted US-bound production temporarily in 2024, citing current market conditions. Corporate speak for nobody's buying these things. 11. Polestar 2, 2022 to 2025. Polestar's American dream turned nightmare when Hertz paused plans to buy up to 65,000 vehicles. That fleet deal was supposed to provide price stability and guaranteed demand. Without it, these Swedish-Chinese EVs became orphans in the market. Well-equipped cars that stickered at $55,000 to $60,000 are now selling in the $30,000 to $40,000 range after just 2 years. The brand confusion — is it Volvo? Is it Chinese? Is it a startup? Combined with limited dealer presence outside major metros, creates a perfect storm of depreciation. When even sellers can't clearly explain what their car is, buyers run for the exits. Enjoying this breakdown? Do me a favor, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. It helps the channel reach more people. We drop new deep dive videos every week, and your support lets us keep testing, researching, and bringing you the truth. 10. Alfa Romeo Stelvio, 2023 to 2025. The Stelvio embodies the Italian car ownership experience. Passionate romance, followed by expensive heartbreak. Starting prices ranged from $46,000 to $60,000. But depreciation projections show 58% to 67% value loss over 5 years. A $55,000 Stelvio becomes a $20,000 used car faster than you can say, check engine light. The small dealer network creates a vicious cycle. Few places to service means few buyers willing to risk ownership, which means lower demand, which means worse depreciation. At auction, these things move at wholesale prices that would make original owners weep into their espresso. 9. Volkswagen ID.4, 2021 to 2025. September 2024. Volkswagen halts production and issues a stop sale for a door handle recall, affecting 98,806 vehicles. When a car maker tells dealers, "Stop selling our product," consumer confidence doesn't just dip, it craters. Combined with early software issues that made the infotainment system feel like Windows 95, the ID.4 became the poster child for problematic EV launches. Double-digit first-year depreciation became standard. Then VW started offering massive incentives on new models to move metal. When you can get thousands off a brand new one, why would anyone pay strong money for used? The ID.4, that was supposed to be VW's electric salvation, became another cautionary tale about rushing EVs to market. 8. Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe, 2023 to 2025. Jeep issued recalls for over 91,000 Grand Cherokee 4xe plug-in hybrids for sudden loss of drive power. Imagine merging onto a highway when your car decides to become a 5,000-pound paperweight. The Wrangler 4xe got its own recall party, creating a brand-wide reputation crisis for Jeep's electrified vehicles. Consumer reports documented the impact. Owner satisfaction scores plummeted, and with them, resale values. When recall notices use phrases like loss of motive power and increased crash risk, the used market responds predictably by running away. These recalls shaved thousands off trade values, and even fixed vehicles carry the stigma. 7. Nissan Ariya, 2023 to 2025. September 2025. Nissan confirms the Ariya won't have a 2026 model year in America. The company called it a pause, but when automakers pause production after just 3 years, that pause usually becomes permanent. Built in Japan, subject to 15% import tariffs, never qualified for the $7,500 federal credit, the Ariya was fighting with both hands tied behind its back. Originally priced from $41,265, used Ariyas with under 10,000 miles are now listed as low as $22,500. That's a 45% haircut in 1 year. Inside EVs found examples that stickered at $50,000 plus, now asking prices in the high 20s to mid-30s. When the manufacturer essentially abandons a model, buyers abandon it even faster. 6. Mercedes-Benz EQS 2023 to 2025. The Mercedes-Maybach EQS 680 started at $181,050. In November 2025, Mercedes offered a $50,000 cash incentive on this same vehicle. Not a typo. $50,000 off. That's a 27% discount on what should be an ultra-exclusive luxury vehicle. Regular EQS models got up to $15,000 off the AMG versions, $13,500 off the EQS 450. The math is brutal. 12 to 24-month-old EQS sedans, commonly marketed $40,000 to $60,000 below MSRP. EQS SUVs, seeing $50,000 to $70,000 drops depending on trim. When Car and Driver reports dealer discounts, often in the 5 figures, and some Maybach models getting $50,000 incentives, you know the market has completely collapsed. Hold up. Before we hit the top 5, and trust me, these next cars will absolutely blow your mind with how fast they're tanking. Smash that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. These final 5 are losing value so fast it's almost unbelievable. 5. Lucid Air 2022 to 2025. Lucid's CEO called it the best car in the world. The market called it overpriced and watched values crater. High-trim models with $120,000 to $155,000 MSRPs now trade between $46,000 and $65,000 after 1 to 3 years. Kelley Blue Book projects $65,000 in 5-year depreciation for recent model years, heavily front-loaded. The numbers tell the story. A $140,000 Lucid Air Grand Touring becomes a $60,000 used car in 24 months. That's $80,000 gone, or $3,333 per month in depreciation alone. For context, that monthly depreciation could lease you a nice Mercedes. The technology might be revolutionary, but the financial hit is simply catastrophic. 4. Audi Q8 e-tron, 2024 to 2025. Even with improved range of 285 to 300 miles EPA, the Q8 e-tron couldn't escape segment-wide carnage. Green Car Reports confirms the entire EV segment is averaging 59% 5-year depreciation, dramatically worse than internal combustion vehicles. The Q8 e-tron launched into a market where competitors were slashing prices monthly, forcing Audi to follow suit with aggressive lease deals and incentives. The premium positioning becomes a liability when Tesla Model Y long range offers more range, faster charging, and better software for $20,000 less. When the value proposition doesn't compute, neither do resale values. 3. Maserati Levante, final years. The Levante wrote the textbook on catastrophic depreciation. Starting MSRPs ranged from $92,000 to $130,000. 5-year depreciation projections? 70 to 79%. Let that sink in. A $110,000 Levante becomes a $23,000 to $33,000 used car at 5 years old. Industry data shows the Levante depreciating faster than almost any vehicle in its class. High maintenance costs, limited dealer network, and the brand's struggle to find its identity between mass market and ultra-luxury create a perfect storm. When depreciation calculators literally run out of comparison vehicles because yours is losing value so fast you've got problems. 2. BMW i7/Mercedes EQ AMG 2023 to 2025. The ultra-luxury EV segment discovered that six-figure price tags don't work when the technology inside becomes obsolete faster than your iPhone. The BMW i7 starts around $120,000. The Mercedes EQ AMG around $110,000. First-year depreciation often exceeding $50,000. These technological showcases age like milk in the sun. Today's cutting-edge driver assistance becomes tomorrow's antiquated system. The massive screens, gesture controls, and AI assistants that justify the price premium today will look dated when next year's model arrives with better everything. The market knows this and prices accordingly, brutally. 1. Toyota Mirai, 2023 to 2025. The hydrogen disaster nobody saw coming, except everyone who did basic math. S&P Global data shows California hydrogen prices hit $34.55 per kilogram in October 2024, with some stations charging $36. The Mirai's 5.6 kilogram tank costs $180 to $200 to fill, equivalent to paying $15 per gallon of gasoline. Toyota offered $15,000 or 6 years of fuel credits with new Mirais. Sounds generous until you realize that credit is worthless to second owners. Original stickers ranged from $50,000 to $66,000. Current market? Many 2021 to 2024 Mirai list between $6,000 and $15,000 in California. Clean titles, low miles. Doesn't matter when fuel costs more than car payments. California FCEV sales dropped 90% year-over-year in Q2 2024, from 972 units to 95. When sales fall 90%, you're not looking at a slowdown. You're looking at extinction. The infrastructure problems that started in 2023 haven't improved. Stations keep closing, hydrogen prices keep rising, and Mirai values keep falling toward scrap metal prices. Brand new doesn't mean valuable. Expensive doesn't mean smart. These 15 cars prove that depreciation doesn't care about your brand loyalty or how much you paid. If your ride made this list, drop the details below: year, trim, mileage. And let's compare notes on the damage. Smash that like button if you want the opposite list. 15 cars holding value in 2026. Subscribe and hit the bell because we track depreciation bombs, recall disasters, and market crashes every single week.